Wanted to get your insight about why mitochondrial support is so important in cardiology.
No problem. And this is not a talk, it's a walk talk, because I'm using my mitochondria on my treadmill desk just to get an extra 5-6 miles a day. And it's crazy since I've added this at home and in my office. And I encourage everybody, stand up, move. We can talk about mitochondria, but if you actually use them, it's much more fun. So, mitochondria are the powerhouses of the cell. You can't stand up, you can't do a squat, you can't comb your hair, you can't beat a heart, you can't have a thought in your brain without the ability to create energy. And that is done in our mitochondria. Very complex systems, very ancient, found in very old organisms that are still on the planet and those that aren't. There's a famous cycle called the Krebs Cycle, or the tricyclic acid TCA cycle. But the bottom line is you move along in a shuttle-like process and you come out with an energy molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and that, I believe, has a half-life of microseconds. It leads to the production of something called ADP, adenosine diphosphate, and what is cleaved off is used to create energy. There are a lot of cofactors there. The most famous one in my world is Coenzyme Q10, which is a really cool molecule and very hard to eat in a vegan diet. Coenzyme Q10 can be found in some animal foods, like eating the heart of a cow, which I don't usually prescribe to my patients. So CoQ10 is something we make in our body. It's hard to eat. It's easy to supplement. And people have heard about it, maybe walk into a drugstore, vitamin shop, or a department store and see it for sale, and they're not quite sure what it's all about. But after age 40 and on, you tend to make less and less CoQ10 as a process of aging. And there's at least little hints it may be wise to supplement some of these mitochondrial support vitamins. Like a lot of things in the body, don't put in the toxins. We think things like heavy metals. You eat tuna fish every day for lunch, you're probably getting a lot of mercury. And mercury can be a mitochondrial toxin, like arsenic, like lead. Be cautious with your environment, pollution, quality of your water, maybe looking at your food supply. And so one is not to put in mitochondrial toxins. You can't help but age. And the other is possibly to consider mitochondrial support. And that's usually vitamins, but of course it's healthy eating, clean water, clean air, maybe exercise, good sleep. All those things are going to contribute. In my field, I'm a cardiologist. Probably most importantly, a serious condition called congestive heart failure. We think mitochondria are not functioning well, and we might be able to support them. But it's probably true in just simple garden variety high blood pressure, people who have clogged arteries, maybe have had a heart attack, bypass stent, are going to have abnormal mitochondrial function. And then there's the non-cardiac situations. It's probably very important in brain, Parkinson's disease, memory, Alzheimer's, but it's true in your kidneys and for athletic performance, of course, since we're talking about largely creating energy in muscles. The heart's a muscle, the eye's a muscle, of course, for a sprinter. So mitochondria, not enough attention in life on healthy mitochondria.
So I've